Well, good morning, everyone, team. Welcome back to the sessions. So let me start the session for today. Meanwhile, others can join parallelly, team. So as I told you yesterday, I request everyone, please join the session on time by 7 o'clock, team, so that we can complete the session also on time. Okay. So let me start the session for today. So in the last two sessions, team, like yesterday and day before yesterday, we had demos on this Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud applications. And as part of the first two demos, we discussed what is Fusion application is about, what is this HCM Cloud application is about, okay? And then what are the prerequisites before we learning this course, etc. like that. And also, team, I explained you Fusion environment releases, what is the upgradation policy that Oracle following in this technology. And also, I explained you what are all the modules we have in this technology, right, team? And what comes under functional, what comes under technical, what sort of roles in the market currently having good demand from the point of career opportunities and all we discuss it, team. And also and also we have seen yesterday what is the certification process in Oracle system. I mean, like if you want to do the certification, what is the process, what is the cost incurred for that, what is the examination pattern. These all things we have seen yesterday. And also I introduced to you Oracle's knowledge repository, how to access Oracle standard documentation in the internet, where to navigate, that I have introduced it to you yesterday. And also every quarter when Oracle upgrading their application, what sort of enhancements Oracle bringing in the system. I told you Oracle will provide the documents for that. How to access them, that also we have seen yesterday, team. And then in yesterday's session, I have introduced to you Fusion applications, team. Like when any customer or a company buy the product from Oracle, how the application delivered, in which form application will be delivered, what are the different naming conventions that we will be calling the Fusion applications in the real time, right? And then client to client or customer to customer, when Oracle selling the product within the URL, what is this 4 characters pod number, how it will differ, that all I explained you, team. And then I logged into the system and I have navigated to the basic home screen functionalities yesterday, team. This is what we discussed in the last two demos. So as I told you yesterday, from today, we are going to start with our regular classes, team. So what we are going to start today, the very first topic. See, the very first module or the concept that we have to start as part of our training will be the concept of security administration in the system, team. What is that? The concept of security administration in the system. Why, Kumar, you are starting with security administration? Not only as part of training team, in the real-time projects when you are working also, having the understanding of security is very much needed when we are about to start any of the module configurations or implementations, team. Why? Because in security administration only, the user account creation part or the access management part will be handled, team. See, I will tell you with an example, team. I will tell you with an example, team. So let me go to fresh sheet. I'm going to start with security administration. I'll tell you with example. Let's say, team, Tata is the company, team. Tata Group purchased the product from Oracle. Okay. Now Tata planning to implement Oracle Fusion system. So Tata Group purchased the product from Oracle, team. So who Tata purchased the product from Oracle. Okay, Oracle Corporation have sold this Fusion applications to Tata Group. Right, team? Right, team? Now, Tata purchased the product from Oracle because they want to use this Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud applications in their in-house HR operations team. So Tata Group is the client now, right? They bought product from Oracle. Now, as I told you, Tata required some consulting company to implement the product according to their requirement. For example, team, Tata given project to Infosys. Okay. Tata given the project to Infosys for implementing the system according to their requirement team. So this is the place where we will be working, right, team? So let's say for implementing this Oracle HCM Cloud applications for Tata Group, Infosys mapped 10 implementation consultants, deployed 10 implementation consultants team. Okay. What Infosys is doing? Infosys is deploying 10 implementation consultants who we are that team. So Tata bought the product from Oracle and Tata given the project to Infosys. So Infosys deployed 10 of their consultants for configuring the Tata Group project team. So we will be one among this, correct? Once we learn this technology, where we will be working, I told you, in the IT companies as a Oracle Fusion HCM consultant. Now you people assume that you are working in Infosys in this technology. Your company got the project from Tata Group. So 10 people, 10 of your team deployed for that project implementation. Now team, when we are in the project implementation, when client give application to us team, we require user ID and password to sign in into the system, right? We require access to the client application, right, team? So how you will get that access? How you will get that access? Client usually team in majority of the cases will give among our 10 members, we have our project manager team to maintain all the projecting activities and maintaining us. So Tata Group usually, or the client usually in real time, they will create one user account team for our project manager and they will provide full access to that. One user ID to our team for our project manager or to our team lead. They will create one account team and they will give it to us. By using that account, we will be logging into the system. Okay. By using that account, we will log in into the system. And for remaining all team members, we will be creating the application access team. Because all of us should require the application access. All of us 10 members requires our user accounts and passwords. Because every day going forward, we are going to start working in the client's application team. All these modules we have to configure. So we all require the application access team. So that's the reason why having the knowledge on security is very important, firstly, team. Because in Fusion system, in security administration module only, the user account creation, how to create the user accounts, how the access will be provisioned to the user will be decided, team. See, here I'm talking from the initial start perspective, team. Like when we go for the project, how the scenarios will be. Now we are from Infosys. We got deployed for the client Tata Group project. So Tata Group given one account to our project manager with full access team. By using that account, we will log in, and for remaining all team members, we have to create the accounts team, all of us. So how that will be handled? Not only for us team, let's say we implemented the entire system, we hand over to Tata client. Now they started using this in their day-to-day HR activities team. Whenever HR hires the employee in the system, okay, for employees also team, the user accounts to the application to be created, because every employee should have account to their HR portal. Once they join, they have to check their personal information. They have to check their leaves. They have to apply the leaves. They have to check their payslip, right, team? For every employee also in the client's organization, when they are getting hired in the system, for them also user account creation is needed, team. So in security administration team, we are going to see two concepts. What we have, team, in security administration in the Fusion system, we have something called user account management. We have something called user account management, right, team? And then we have something called role management. In the security module, 1 second, team, the entire page. Set as Calibri. Okay, fine. Right. So in the entire Fusion security administration team, these are the two concepts that we are going to learn. What are they? One is user account management and the other one is role management. These are the two concepts we have in security administration module team. Okay. So in user account management team, we are going to see how in the Fusion application, new user accounts will be created, how we can create the user accounts team. So let me start with this first concept, user account management team. How in the Fusion system, user accounts will be created. Two types of users typically will be their team. One is our implementation team. We are not the employees in the client's organization team, right? Whoever the 10 resources, 10 consultants that we are team working for our client Tata. We are not hired in the system. We are not employees in the client organization team. We are non-employees. We are implementation partners to them. Implementation consultants, we are team. And then team, we have employees in the organization. It means Tata Group employees. So when it comes to user account creation in the Fusion system, we have two ways to define the user account stream. What are they? One is automatically system generating the user account. Automatically system generating the user accounts. So we have two ways in the Fusion application, the user accounts will be created, team. One is automatically system generating. Other one is manual way of creating. So automatic and manual. These are the two methods or the options we have in the system to create user accounts for any employee or any non-employee team. So particularly when I say automatically system generating, this is for employees team. This is for employees team. Whenever hiring happening in the system, we have a module called core HR module team, global HR or core HR. Basically in this module, employee hiring and all will be happen in the Fusion system. So whenever HR hiring the employee in the system team, okay, once we hand over the system to the client after implementing all the modules. So whenever HR hiring the employee in the system team, when that hire action HR doing, the task transaction HR performing, it's a seeded behavior in the Fusion system that for every employee, system automatically will create the user account. So that is the standard behavior in the system. An important interview question to be noted, team. What are the different ways that we have in the Fusion system to create the user accounts? So you have to tell that. We have two ways defining user accounts, automatic and manual. Automatic is for employees in the system. Means what? Whenever HR hiring the employees in the system, every employee will get created with user accounts automatically, team. So This part I'm going to show you in core HR module, how the user accounts for the employees in the system will be created. Because for that matter, first I have to complete the core HR module configurations, then only I can show you. But now we will see manual way of creating. For our team members team, we are the implementation team. We are not the employees of the client organization. Our 10 members will not be hired in the system team. We are non-employees. We are non-employees, right team? We are implementation consultant. So for non-employees team, we can create manually by entering into the system. Already client given one account to our project manager or team lead team. By using that account, we will log in, and for all our remaining team members, we will create the user accounts team. So for employees, no need to define manually. Automatically system will generate when they are getting hired in the system in core HR module team. This part we will be talking in core HR module. But now the very first topic that why I have started security is team. When we go to the project, when client share with us the user account details team, by using that for rest of our team members, how the user accounts, passwords, everything we have to create team, that I have to cover now. So for non-employees in the client organization, like our implementation team, we have to create manually the user accounts team. So how we can create them? Let us check in the system directly. So the entire security in Fusion application will be handled in a one single place called security console. People who joining the session today, if you have prior e-business suite background team, how security in EBS handled, you used to have Oracle identity management responsibility like that. But in Fusion system, we don't have anything like that. Within the application only, Oracle given a concept called security console, a functional area. So in order to handle any user accounts creation and all team, this is the place that we have to go team. What is that? Security console. Where it will be? Where it will be? Now follow the steps team. How to create the user accounts I'm telling. This is the initial thing that we will do in the real-time projects also. Once we get into the project from our company, for all of our team members, we require the application access of the client team. So every one of us require our user ID and password. Then only every day we will log in and we will start working on the configurations of all the module. Now client given one account for our team members team. So I am using that account. Let's assume this is the account team, client given to us. Now I'm signing in and I'm entering into the application. Just long time I kept this screen idle, like that it will come team. Just if I refresh, I can able to enter. Now I am logging in with that account team, and for remaining team members, I'm going to create the user accounts now. So when we log in into the system, in order to start working on user account creation part, now in the Springboard area only, we have different functional areas team, right? Come to tools here. Click on this right arrow. All the functional areas will be scrolling team. Here we have something called tools. Tools. Okay. Under tools team, we have something called security console. So the entire security in the Fusion application will be handled in a one single place called security console, right? This is what I'm talking about team. Security console. So come to tools and then come to security console. Click on that team. So you will land upon the roles tab. So we have different sections team. First is roles. Then we have users and we have some more options available team. So come to users here team. Second option. So here you can check the user accounts. So what all employees or non-employee user accounts having in the system, you can able to search it here, team. If you want to create new user account, we have something here, see team, add user account team. So click on add user account and you will land upon team add user account page. So here we can define our user accounts in the system manually. Okay. So when we come to add user account team, associated person information, person type none, and one more option we have worker. What is this team? Here system will ask person type, two options. It means you are creating the user account for non-employee. Non-employee means just user account we are creating team. Means example our implementation team. We don't have any employee record in the client system. We require just user accounts for us. So person type none we have to keep team. If you are creating just user account in the system. So usually for our implementation team, when we configuring team, we will create it with just user, I mean, we will create with person type as a none team. But there is one more option called worker. What is this team? Usually in the system for employees team, when HR hiring them in the core HR module, automatically system will generate. But due to some data discrepancy for any employee, if system not generated the user account, there will be situation team when user account system will not generate, when the failures will come, that in core HR I will tell you. When system not generated user account automatically to any employee when they are hiring team, as a HR admin, if they want to create user accounts for that employees team, they can come to user account. They can choose person type as worker. When you choose worker team, one more field will open up here, worker name. So magnifier is there, search. So in the system, for whoever the employee record, see team, it's a demo instance, training environment. I have the data available team. So see, when I search with John, I could able to see different employees coming up team. So when you will choose worker team for any employee in the system, while they are getting hired, if account not created, HR have to define it. Then HR will come, search for that worker, select that person, click on OK. So for John Bernard, I'm going to create the account team. So for any employee in the system, if you are creating the account manually, choose person type as worker and search that employee in the system and create a team. This will be done by the HR admins in case if employee account not generated by the system automatically. But when we creating the user accounts team, we are not employees in the client organization. Correct team? Our records will not be hired as employees. We are non-employees team. Just user account to be created for us to access the system. So person type, keep it as none team, none team. And then when you creating the account, please make sure the account active checkbox team. Then only the account will work in the system. When account will become inactive, when account will lock, I will tell you next 10-15 minutes team. But while you creating the user account, person type, you can keep it as none, active. This is not required team, not in the scope. Single sign-on concept is a different thing where if client using multiple systems, common user logins, if they want to use, that is team that we are not going to see. Here we have to capture the user information. So what is that team? This will be by default team. Then first name, last name. So let's say I'm creating an account by name. Let's say team person, first name TrioTech, last name is Kumar. Okay. First name is TrioTech, last name is Kumar. Then I'm giving team further details. Okay. Something like kumar.oracle18@gmail.com. As of now, I'm giving one of my email IDs team. In real time, what exactly that person email that we will give and his phone number right team, we can provide here. Then the username team, first name dot last name it taken up. See, username, what is the user ID that you want to give? Now, some of you might be getting a question here. Hey Kumar, why system taken up username as first name dot last name? The moment you given first name and last name, automatically the user ID, the username format, system taken up as this combination. Who told that system? Can we able to customize this? My client is asking me, Kumar, I want every user's email ID should be the username. In this category level team, we have that rule setting up that we call as user account rules. Probably in today's session, I will not get that time to explore on that. In tomorrow's session, I'm going to continue on that. This see, when I'm creating a user account team, I have something called user category default. So here team, user account rules we can configure. What should be the username format? What should be the password policy? Now, if I keep here team, my password policy is at least 8 characters and one number. My client asking me, Kumar, I want at least 10 characters, two numbers, one special character in my password. So that all you can able to customize that team. I will tell in the next coming topic. So now we are focused on creating user account in the system when we go for the project team. So you have to come to users, add user account and give all the details, first name, last name, email, username, then password. I'm giving some password also to this user team and confirm the password. Okay. Like this team, you have to create the user account. So creation of user account is sufficient team or do we require anything? I have saved and closed. I'm clicking on save and close team. Now what happens now? Just user account created. Is it sufficient? No. Why? To what access the user should have in the system? To what access that user should have in the system? So creating the user account. Now, if I come and search here team, I can check that user. This is my employee team. This is my user team, TrioTech Kumar. See, I created the user, but without anything, it's useless team. When you create the user team, we have the roles section coming up under, right? Actually, I saved and closed, but usually while we creating only after giving all the details, we have under that role section team, right? What is this roles, Kumar? Now we have to talk about the second part of the story. What is that? Right. Now you are creating the user by name TrioTech.Kumar. He is the person for whom you are creating the user account team. This is the user ID that which you are defining in the system. Now team, Mr. Kumar with this user login, to what access he will be getting, to what screens or the functionalities he will be accessing in the system team. We have something called role management in the security. The other part is, what is that? Creating of user account is not sufficient team. Oracle given the concept of roles in the Fusion application. The entire security in the Fusion application working on a one single concept called RBAC. RBAC means what you know? Roles based access control. Okay. RBAC means roles based access control. In the entire Fusion application, the concept of security is working on this team. What I mean by this RBAC, roles based access control. For every module in the system you take, for example, we have these many modules team, correct? Let me keep it here. For every module in the system, Oracle standardly delivered certain roles in the system team. For example, you take core HR module. For core HR, absence and talent. For these three modules together team, we have the roles like human resource manager, I'm listing out team. What are the roles Oracle delivered team? Human resource specialist, then human resource analyst. Okay. Like this, we have the roles team. For payroll module, we have the roles like payroll administrator, payroll manager. What roles we have for each module, I will share the document team. So today, as I told, I will be sharing first set of material to you. In that, you will be finding today's class also recorded in the form of material will be shared in that you can find. Then for compensation module team, we have something like compensation manager, compensation administrator. Okay. Then for OLC, we have learning specialist. Okay. Then for ORC, we have recruiting specialist, then hiring manager, recruiter. We have different roles available in this team. Some of them I'm writing here team. So for every module in the system, in order to access that module related functionalities, Oracle given certain roles team like this. For every module in the system or for every functional area in the system, we have the respective roles team. So when we create user account in the system for any employee, we have to add the roles to that user team. Whatever the roles we add to the user, to that modules or the functional areas, the user will have access team. So we have to tag, for example, for TrioTech Kumar, these roles I'm attaching team. These roles I'm going to attach team. So Mr. Kumar will get access to all these modules in the system, right? So that is what team rollback concept means. Sorry, RBAC concept means roles based access control. Whatever the roles that you are adding to the user, when he log into the system, the user will get access to all that functionalities team. In Fusion system, security concept is working on roles way. In EBS, we used to have responsibility adding to the user. But in Fusion system, we have role-based security team. Whenever we create user account, even for employees also team, whenever HR hiring, what roles that to be added to him as per his assignment that he's getting hired, he will have access to those functionalities in the system. So whatever the module related or functionality related roles we are tagging to the user team, the user will have access to those functionalities in the system. Now, I will show you one thing. I created the account TrioTech Kumar. For this TrioTech Kumar, one basic role I'm attaching. Actually, he is a non-employee, but we have one role in the system team called employee role, which is a basic role in the system team. Only by using this role, self-service access only the user will get. One of the basic role I'm attaching team, and I will check out how or what access this Kumar is going to get in the system. How as a admin, when you are creating the user account, adding of role to be done team, actually I saved it. Usually when we creating the user account only, then and there itself role section will come. But now I came to the user account again team, TrioTech Kumar, and here we have team roles section. Now empty. If you want to add any role to the user team, click on add role. Okay. And all the roles that Oracle delivered in the system, I can able to search here team. Now see, I'm searching with employee. One role is there in the system called employee team. See, when you are searching for the roles, you might be seeing duplicates. Two employee roles I could able to see. And even here employee copy. See, in the concept of roles team, we have the role customization also. We will be creating the custom roles as per the business requirement and all team. That we will talk later. So in the demo instance, the training environment team, people who practicing for prior batches. Okay, before you, whoever the batches people are working, for them security concept fully completed, right? So while they're practicing on the roles, they created the custom roles team. When you are practicing, when you are trying to add the role to the user team, when you are searching with role name and the code you can see team, Aura per employee abstract. When you see the word Aura code starting with, that is Oracle delivered seeded one. Remaining C, another employee is it starting with per. Then this is also per. So they are copied team, duplicates. Please ignore that. You pick up the code starting with Aura. When Kumar, how we can copy that and how we can duplicate, I will talk about that in role customization classes team. Okay, that is too early to understand now. So come here, search, select that role, click on add role membership team. Now what I am doing, I have created the user account for Mr. Kumar and I am adding one basic employee role. It got added. Let me save and close. Okay. Now Mr. Kumar account created with one basic role attached to him. Right team? Now let us try to log in as Kumar and let's check it out team. What access Kumar getting in the system? Let me open this incognito window team. EQJZ. This is our application. Now let me log in as Mr. Kumar, the account which I created team. TrioTech dot Kumar and then the password that I have given to him while I'm creating the user account. Now see team, I'm trying to log in with the new user that which I created team, triotech.kumar, and let me click on sign in. Now what access Kumar getting in the system? Now see team, I could able to log in with this Kumar access team. Click on home button, see, good morning, Triotech Kumar. Huh? And see team, I have this me functional area, procurement and tools. Under tools again, security console is not there. See, only basic things team I got. Even if I go to navigator, only these options are coming up. If I come to the right side settings and action, only these things are coming up. But check my user team. The user which I logged in, when I log in with my user team, how many things I could able to see here in my Springboard? Many things. In the navigator, if I see, many things I could able to see. Even if I come to the right side taskbar, I could able to see many options here, administration and all team. But why Kumar only seeing limited things team based upon the roles that user having? Now this Kumar assigned with only the basic employee role in the system. With that role, these functionalities access Kumar will be getting team. But my other side, this user, what I'm using team, assigned with all the roles in the system. That is why team is getting full functionality access in the system. Now let us try to add some more roles to our Kumar and let's check it out team. Okay. Now again I'm going to tools. Okay. Again I'm going to tools, security console. As a admin, if you want to update any user details also team, you can come to security console, users, and here you can search your user team. If you know his name, username, search directly with that. If you know his email, you can search with email, last name, first name, anything you can filter and you can search team. I know his account detail, triotech.kumar, and I'm searching with that. Okay. I'm searching with that. So here's my user team, just I created. Now let us try to add some more roles to the user and let's check out team. So in order to edit anything to the user account team, we have to click on this display name. So you will land upon the user account details page of that user team. So here we have edit button. Click on edit, then the entire user account of that person will become editable team. So username, first name, any of these changes if you want to do also, you can do team. Then roles, if you come, I'm adding some more roles team. Click on add role. Let's say we will add these roles. Human resource manager. See, always pick up the code starting with Aura. That is Oracle delivered role team. Human resource manager. Now see team, I'm adding some more roles. Human resource specialist. Human resource specialist. Select add role membership. It got adding up here. Then payroll administrator. All module related roles to this Kumar. I'm adding up here team. Payroll admin. Then compensation manager. Okay. Compensation manager. And then learning specialist for OLC module, learning cloud to give access team, learning specialist, then recruiting specialist, recruiting specialist, spelling mistake is there, I believe. The recruiting administrator is there. I'm adding that. Now you see team, for Mr. Kumar, I have added more roles, HR, payroll admin, compensation, learning, recruiting. Now when Kumar log in, he will get access to all these module related functionalities team. Now from my login, when I check team, in the right hand side, I'm getting some administration work area. See, starting from tomorrow or next class, when we are starting the core HR module team, any module implementation, if you have to do, we will come to the right side settings and actions, and we will go to setup and maintenance team. This is our functional setup manager task. So when a user login, if we want to access this administration, this setup and maintenance, all these things, for this also team, we have some roles available. They are these things team, something like application implementation consultant. Okay, then application implementation manager, then application implementation administrator. Usually these roles are required team. When a user login into the system, in the right side settings and action, if that administration area to be coming up. Why? Because team, from going forward, whenever we are starting our module setups and all team, every day we will walk through from setup and maintenance team. So if you are about to implement the module, this access also you should be required in the system. So these roles also you can attach to your role user team. So let's say for Kumar, I'm going to add that roles also. Application implementation consultant. Application spelling mistake is there. Okay. See, application implementation administrator, right team? And then application implementation consultant, right? That also I'm adding. Okay. Last one copy that you don't require, consultant, then manager, right? So all these rules I'm tagging to Mr. Kumar now. And also team, how we have the rules for every module. In order to access security console under tools, we have one role called team IT security manager role. So this is the role required in order to access the security console work area. When I log in team, I have security console under tools. When I come to tools work area, I have security console access under that. If you require this for your user team, then this role also to be attached to employee. See team, for now, Kumar, I'm adding all these roles to him. Now let us check out team, what access Kumar is going to get, right? So added all module roles or implementation user roles, and also team, I'm adding that IT security manager. See, this is the role required for security console access to be given team. So add role membership. So these many roles I added to Kumar. Now let me click on save and close. Save and close. And now let us try to log in as Kumar and check out team. What access now he will be getting in the system. So let me go to that incognito. So currently only these access are there. Now let me sign out and sign in again. Now we added more roles, right, to user Kumar. Now let us log out and log in again, team. TrioTech.Kumar. Click on sign in, team. Now please check out. Now see, team, how many things came to Kumar. Earlier only me, procurement tools. Now see, my client group, help desk, whatnot, benefits, many things, team. See, under tools, if I go now, security console also coming. If I go to right side, settings and action, now the administration work area coming, right? Then if I go to navigator, all the things I could able to see, team. Now if I come here, team, under my client groups, if I select team, I have goals, performance, absences, then payroll, whatnot, team, learning, OLC, and everything I could able to see here, team. How the access getting working, how the access in the Fusion system provision to the user team via roles. So that is what the concept of role management in the Fusion system, team. Creating the user account will not suffice our requirement, team. For every user, when we create, what functionalities access the user should have in the system, that module related or functionalities related roles we have to attach to the user, team. Then only when he log in with his credentials, he can able to access all that functional areas in the system, team. So when we go for the project implementation, team, in real time, okay, let me take them and keep it here. So when we go for project implementation, team, in the real time, okay, when we go for project implementation, team, in real time, like this, with the user account that which client given to us, we will log in with that. And for remaining all of our team members, team, we will be creating the user accounts accordingly. This is the way how in the Fusion system we will create the user accounts. We have seen from one side of the coin only. Means what? Manually, how in the Fusion system user accounts will be created. But automatically, particularly for employees when they are hiring in the system, that is yet to be discussed, team. That I will talk in our core HR module implementation. Once we complete the core HR module, once I'm going to start the transactions part, I'm going to hire the employee in the system and I will show you how that is working, team. But if you want to create the user account manually, team, this is the option or the approach that we have to follow. So usually the very first thing that we will do in the project as soon as client shares the application access, team, whatever the user account client IT team given to us, by using that, we will be logging in into the system. We will go to security console and we will create user accounts for all of our team members. Now, if every one of us have the access, we are good to start with our implementation of modules, right, team? So this is the way how in the Fusion application, user accounts will be created. Now, team, with respective to user account, Sheikha will come in next 2 minutes. With respective to user accounts, team, any existing user accounts in the system, if the admin want to do any sort of updations or corrections, team, as I told you, we can come to user account, search the account here, then you can click on edit and then you can perform, team, edit option available. If anything you want to change, any roles you want to delete to the user, any roles you want to add, okay, at one shot, all the roles to the user you want to remove, then remove all roles. See, all roles cleared off at one shot. And you want to add new roles to the user, you can do that, team. I'm not doing that as of now, right? So that is remove all roles button, team. Auto provision roles, we have a separate concept, team. I will talk later. See, as of now, I covered only how to manually create the user account, how to tag the roles to the user team. But with respective to roles, we have to talk much more team, because in real-time projects, when we are implementing, we will not assign directly Oracle seeded roles to any employees in the system team. No, client will give us the business requirement, because team, when it comes to role, we have data restrictions to be achieved through roles, functionality restrictions to be achieved through roles, we have some concept team. So every role we will customize them, we will add some security restrictions to them, and then we will assign to the employee team. Because if we directly assign Oracle delivered seeded roles to any user team, he will get full access, no data restriction, no functionality restrictions team. But in real time, we have some data restrictions and functionality restrictions to be achieved through roles. For that matter, team, roles topic I'm going to take up separately after our functional training, because this is too early for you to explain the role customization, because you people are not aware what is core HR module, what all configurations we have, what all screens we have, functionalities we have, like that. Once we complete our functional training, again for security, I'm going to take 2-3 classes, particularly for roles team. In real time, how custom roles we will create as per the client business requirement, how data restrictions we will implement, functionality restrictions we will implement, that all we are going to see in our role management classes team. As of now, I want everyone to be clear with user account creation team, because this is very initial fundamental thing that we should require to know. When we go for the project team, how the user accounts for our team members we have to create, and how the roles, that seeded roles to be added team as of now. Now, once we get into the system, once we start implementing all these things, then employee will be hired here, then their leaves will come, then payroll, all things will come in line team. So roles management, we will take up separately after our functional training. Now I want only to concentrate on user creation part. So I hope everyone understood by this time how in the Fusion system user account will be created to any person team. So auto provision we will be talking in the roles class team. Here I am telling for employees, system will automatically create user account when they are hiring. Then what about roles team to that employee? Again, HR will have to go to the security console, search that employee account and manually add the roles. That is useless, right? System should automate the roles also to the user. In automatic creation team, user account, how it will be created by the system, even the roles also will auto trigger team. That is auto provisioning concept that we have to talk in the role management classes team. Okay. So any updation to the user account, if an admin want to do, they can come to user, search the user account, edit the user, and they can do whatever they want here team. And then if any password resetting want to be done, let's say user forgot his password team, usually from his login he can use forgot password and he can do that. But if HR want to do from the backend team for any user, HR can come, edit his user account details team, reset password button is there. See, automatically generate. If I click on, if I select team, this reset password button, the password reset link will send to that person's email, because when we creating the user account team, email ID we given, right, to this email of that user, system will send the reset link team. If manually admin want to change the password, select here and you can change the password and you can share with that user. This is what the new password of yours team. Like that, reset passwording you can be done here. Then team, on the user account page only, when we come, okay, here the user account is there. We have actions button team. Okay, couple of options are there here also. Like for the user account, what all we can do team. Lock account, reset password, delete account, compare user, copy user. What are all these things team? See, when we create user account, every account will be active team and it will be in unlocked stage only. So when the account you can lock team, by locking the account, what happens in the system? See, basically, for example, team, this TrioTech Kumar got suspended for 10 days in the organization. Let's assume he's an employee, but as of now it's just user account. Let's assume Kumar is an employee in the system. Due to some miscellaneous activities, organization suspended Kumar for 10 days from the company team. Let's assume for that 10 days, I want to hold his access. Kumar should not able to access his account in the system. So admin can come to the user account, search that user account, go to actions button, lock the account team. See, now the lock will come as yes. When the account is locked, now let me try to sign in as Kumar and check out team. What happens in the system? Now I'm trying to log in team as Kumar. Okay, TrioTech dot, one second team. TrioTech dot Kumar. I'm giving the user ID and password. I'm signing in team. What system throwing up? Authentication failed. If the account is in lock, the user cannot access the account. See? So in the real time, if a time being, if you want to hold the access of any employee in the system team, HRs can come, search the account and they can lock team. After that, if they want to give access back, unlock the account team. Here only you have team. See now, unlocking done. Now with the same credentials, I will log in team. Okay. Now I will log in team. Now system will allow me to log in. See, there is no issue. I could able to log into my account. So that is how team lock and unlock will come. But automatically also sometimes the account will get locked team. When you know, if employee tried logging in with the user password wrongly for more than 4 times team, account automatically will lock. Right? Whatever the password that you are passing for logging in, if you're trying with wrong password for more than 4 times like that, account will automatically lock. Admin have to come and have to unlock team. Then only you can able to access that. That is also happens in the system. And then team password resetting. Either admin can get into the account and from here reset password can be done. If not team, from the actions button, reset password can be done here also. See, two options, what we have discussed. From here also admin can done. Let's say team, you created the user account mistakenly. You want to delete that account permanently team. Then you have delete option here. Then you have compare user. What is this team? As a HR admin, I want to compare two of my employees in the system based on their roles, what access they are having. I want to compare. Select the employee or account which you want to compare. Go to compare user. Here Kumar is there. Second user with whom you want to compare. Let's say in the system, I have a user by name Curtis team, one account in the system. I'm using that account team, Curtis Fiati. So between these two people, I'm going to compare team. So all functionalities in the system with respective to their roles, who is having what access. See, these all things, Mr. Kumar is having access, but Curtis is not having access to them. And some functionalities team, Curtis having access, Kumar is not having access. And some you will see common, both of them having those functionalities access in the system. So this is just for information purpose team. Between two people, if you want to compare what functionalities they have in common, what they have unique like that. Even if you want to export to the Excel, you can do that team. That is compare user. And then team, we have something called a copy user. What is this team? See, I created one account, Mr. Kumar now. These all roles I added to Kumar. Now I'm going to create one more account team. Same roles what Kumar having, that employee also should have that. So if I go to add user account and if I create team, one by one, all roles I have to add. Rather than doing that, I'm coming to Kumar account. Anyhow, the same roles are required for that person also. Actions button, I'm copying the user team. all the roles of Kumar will be copied here. Now directly I'm landing upon add user account. I will create the new user and I will save and close. Means roles I'm copying from another account team and I'm creating the new user account here. It will save a lot of time for the admins, right? Rather than adding one by one. So these are the things that we have to talk with respective to user account creation in the system team. Okay. Now within user account, I want to tell you one thing and I will close the session for today. What is that team? When we are creating the user account in the system, the moment I given first name and last name, right? The moment I given first name and last name, automatically the username format system taking up first name dot last name. Who told that? That is one thing. Password, when I come here, it's showing me simple, at least 8 characters and one number. Who told that system password policy should be that one? Not even that team. I created one account today on 2nd October. Here see team, when I go to the account details, password expiration date came with what team? December 31st, 2024. Exactly 90 days from today. Every 90 days password should expire in the system. Who told that team? We have something called user account rules. We have something called team user account rules. So we can customize them as per the client requirement. What is the username format that they want to follow when for employees or non-employees they're creating the user account? What is the username format they want to follow? Password policy they want to follow. These all things we can customize team. That is from this category. So I will talk about that in tomorrow's session. Okay. As of now, I want everyone to be clear on user account creation part team. Because when we go for the project, the very first thing that we will do this user account creations only. For employees, how that is happening, we will see in core HR module. But if you are in the project now, client given you one user account for your team. By using that, will you be able to create the user account for rest of the team members and add the roles to them? We will able to do, right? So this is about team user account management in the security concept team. So in tomorrow, further to this user account, how user account rules can be configured, that all we will see team. Okay. So now moving on to the questions. Any questions in today's session, online people? I can see a question from Vikas. Kumar, in the real world, we will need to set up users and their roles either from importing from exist. See, that's usually because importing only will done when it comes to data migration in the initial phase from legacy system to Fusion through HDL or spreadsheet, we will migrate the accounts. But I'm talking from the initial perspective. As an implementation consultant, when we go to the project, first of all, we should know in Fusion system how user accounts we can create it manually and all. And once the system started using, how the accounts getting generated. But what is your point is initial time when we are in the project from the client legacy system to Fusion, when you are migrating the data, that is correct. Through data loaders we will do. But after that, every day, day to day, this is a process. Okay. Sumit, can you explain copy user once again? Simple, Sumit. Copy user means, for example, I created one account that is Mr. Kumar. These are the roles Mr. Kumar having. I have one more person. I have to create the account. For him also, same roles what I added to Kumar is required. So rather than I'm going to add user account and creating person like let's say Sumit I'm creating. Okay, rather than creating it and adding one by one all the roles, simply I can refer Mr. Kumar roles only required to Sumit also. So I'm choosing Kumar actions, copy user. So all his roles are automatically copied here. Now I can create Sumit account directly, right? I can create his user ID password and save and close. It's not a double work to the admin. Rather than adding one by one, we are copying from another user all the roles and adding the new user here. Okay. Yeah, thank you. And
Kumar, like in the roles, we can see that few are assignable or few are auto assigned, right? In that, it has been checked as assignable yes and no. What are the
I'll tell that will be covered as part of this provisioning concept only in the role management. When we are configuring the roles, we have assignable, self-requestable, like that we have concept, but that is to be discussed in the role management classes. I will
okay?
tell
When
them.
we assign when we suppose assign a role, does it go to any approval, like a
No,
prior approval or not? Directly
no,
frozen.
yes. Yeah, Sumit, no problem. Thanks for the confirmation. And I can see question from Sushmita. Hi, can you explain about the free? That's the same what Mr. Suresh also asking Sushmita. We will talk about that in the role management because now if I explain also the perspective you will not understand. When we're talking about role customizations, in that I will tell you auto provision, assignable, requestable. We have couple of concepts here. Okay. So right now, I want every one of you to be clear how user accounts manually we can create and we can tag the roles, how the access coming to the user. Then we will see automatic option in core HR module when we hiring the employees, how accounts getting generated. Once the module configurations done, roles we will talk separately. In that I will show you customizing of roles, how to do. In fact, why customizing needed? Client will expect what in the system. That from the client perspective, we will discuss in this. Okay. And Pradeep, what is that, Pradeep? You have shared the phone number. Okay. And Shakti, to access FSM, what role required, sir? Shakti, these are the roles. FSM means setup and maintenance task only, functional setup manager. These roles are required. Okay. So that's all about for today, team. In tomorrow's session, I will continue with our user account management part. The user account rules, how to set up as per the client requirement, how they are working. That we will see, team. So one more thing I want to share with you. We have shared portal access to everyone. Some of you having a slight confusion accessing the portal, team. See, it's pretty much straightforward. Just you go to the TrioTechSoftwareTrainings.com. Don't go with e-learn. This is not your portal. That is for self-study people. You are attending live classes, correct? So you have to click on live classes login. And here the dashboard will come. Scroll down the page a bit. You will get the sign in option. Pass your user ID and password and click on login, team. And then scroll down the page. Your dashboard will come. On the enrolled courses, you can find your course here. Click on that and you can watch your sessions every day, team. So nothing confusion. Don't go to e-learn. Some of the people going to e-learn and they're asking us not able to log in with the account. Please use live classes login, right? And also today, now I will share our first PDF document for security and core HR module, team. So both security and core HR, because after security, I'm going to start with core HR module. These two module material you will be getting in that from day one till next 25 days, what we are going to cover, entire material will be there in that team. So please use that PDF and please start practicing your things, team. Application access also been shared in the group yesterday, so you can make use of them. People who want to practice security concept, use this instance. Please follow at the end oracledemos.com you will find. So in this you will have security console access hcm.oct, the user ID we have given. Don't change the password of the user what we giving, team. It's a personal request because it will create a problem for other participants, team. Whatever the user account given by us, Please use that. If you want to practice security, create user accounts, check out how it is working and all. But don't change the password what we have given, and don't make it locked by trying with wrong passwords and all. First, detailedly go through the message what we have shared in the community yesterday, so that you will come to understand which application to be used for what purpose. Okay. So I'll conclude here for today, team. We'll join back tomorrow and we'll continue with our further topics. Okay. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining, team.